Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how to make a PDF for your project. First thing you're going to do is pull up the project in code.org and go to show text mode. You're going to need to highlight everything. You can scroll all the way down, get everything, or if you're fancy, hold down Control and hit A. Then do Control C or right click, copy. Alright, next we're going to go over to Create PT Guide on Classroom. And here's the document. Let's scroll down, all the way to Capture and Paste Program Code. Alright, you're going to put the program into text mode, copy and paste it to this website. So let's go to this website. We've done it before. Let's delete the stuff that's here, and let's copy and paste our code. You can see it makes it look real nice. It's down below. The project title, you can put Create PT, but do not write your name anywhere. No name should be in this. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit print. Alright, and then this says destination. I'm going to change the destination to save as PDF. Alright, and then I'm going to save it. And my file name, don't put your actual name here. I'm going to put Create PT code. You should never write your name anywhere, even in the file name. So let's leave it like that. And I'm going to locate where I just saved it. It's in Downloads. There it is. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is add my rectangles and so on. So I'm going to right click this file and I'm going to open with Adobe. And while that's opening, now you can add a rectangle with this little program here, but it doesn't work very well. It's not very accurate. So we're going to do this in Adobe. So if it's the first time, you have to hit continue. No, it doesn't really matter. You have to X out some stuff. And let's go ahead and add our oval and rectangle. So the next thing you're going to notice is in your written response, here's our template. What you should have done from yesterday is started writing on this template. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And here's my written response templates. Right down in section 2C, we need to capture and paste a program code segment that implements an algorithm marked with an oval in section 3. So in Adobe, what I need to do is Tools, type in the search bar oval, and you click on the oval button. Alright, so I'm going to scroll down, find my algorithm, and this is my algorithm, check correct. And I'll put an oval around it. Now you might stress out about getting the oval exactly around the word function, but that's fine. Just put an oval around, it should cover most of it. If you want to be kind of OCD about it, you can adjust it, but you don't have to. Okay, so now the issue is, okay, that's my algorithm, but some of you have children algorithms, right? Like a children algorithm for this was setboard and switch player. So you can add more than one oval. So let's say setboard is my first child algorithm. Let's find setboard. Setboard, where is it? Okay, here's setboard. So there's child algorithm number 1. And let's say child algorithm 2 is switch player. So I'm going to go back to Tools, Search, Oval, and let me find switch player. Alright, switch player is right here. So let me get oval. So you need to oval your algorithms. And it goes into the second page. And this oval is not letting me go between pages unless I move it, so that doesn't work. So again, as long as you get the main part of the algorithm, that's what the grader is going to be looking for is, did you get most of it in there? Just kind of a locator. Alright, so we've got ovals around the algorithm. Now what we're going to do is delete this text and replace it with the algorithm. So I wrote turn it into text mode, but there is a better way. Well, let me show you the better way. So if you drop down to your search bar here, type in the word snip. You should see a snipping tool pop up. So let's click on that. And what this thing does is it takes mini screen caps. So let's jump back to our code and let's find our nice little algorithm we just bubbled in. Check correct is our parent algorithm. So the first thing I'm going to do is screen cap that. I'm going to hit copy or Control C. I'm a Control C kind of guy, but I'm showing you the copy feature just so you can see it. Then I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to press Control V or paste. And there we go. There's my algorithm. But that's not my whole algorithm, because I need to also include my two child algorithms. So here's child algorithm number 1. It's nice to have the line number, just a little side note. So I'm not going to do check game over. I'm just going to do set board. That's child algorithm number 1. You can even label these if you want. You don't have to. Just a suggestion to make it very clear for the reader, you know, what's going on. If you don't have a child algorithm, don't stress out about it. You're only going to lose 1 point. If you have a really solid non-children algorithm thing, you can still get 2 out of the 3 possible points for this section. So I'm labeling it, just, you know, I want to make this real easy for the AP reader to grade. So I'm making it nice, and then we'll do child algorithm number 2, and I'll go and screen cap that second child algorithm, which was switch player. And I'll include it all, even lines 52 and 53 on the next page. Even though the oval doesn't cover those, the oval should cover most of it. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I've got my algorithm ovaled. I've got it pasted in my written response. And then the next thing I do is I write about it. I'm going to write blah, 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 explain, explain, explain. Okay, so after I do that, I'm going to go down to section 2D. And this part, you need to capture and paste a program code that contains an abstraction. So now I'm looking for that abstraction I made. Okay, let's say my abstraction is the function update score amount by, and I need to put a rectangle around it. Okay, so I'm going to go to Tools, I'm going to delete the word oval, and guess what I'm going to write? Yes, you guessed it. I'm going to write the word rectangle. Get this guy going, rectangle. Okay, and I'm going to rectangle the abstraction, just like that. And what I'm about to do next is very optional. That's my function definition. Now, if I go to the function call, I actually call this function twice. This is optional. So I can put a rectangle around the function call, optional. You have to do the definition, but optionally you can do the function calls. I'm emphasizing the word optional here. Hope you get that. So I have the function definition and the function calls. Cool. Now I need to get the snipping tool. Go to New. Click, hold, and drag a box to go around your function definition. Okay, and let's go to 2D, delete the text, and replace with abstraction. Now I'm going to delete all that. And you don't have to label it. I'm going to label it just to make it so easy for my reader to grade. There's my function definition. And this part is optional. You don't have to do this. You can if you want. You can go find the function calls and make sure you get the line number. Make sure you get the line number in there. Optional, optional, optional. Put the function calls. You need the function definition, but it's kind of nice to see the function calls, you know, just to do that here. And this is how you make your written response. And then you do blah, 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 explain, explain, explain in the written response section. All right. Okay, the next thing and last thing we need to do before this video ends is save. So I'm going to do File, Save As. Downloads, anywhere, it doesn't matter, just keep it somewhere. And create PT code. I'm going to call this final version. Annotated. Whatever you want to call it. Final version. Okay, let's save it. And let me go to my final version just to look at it. So finally, I should have a PDF. It definitely has a oval around the parent algorithm and two children algorithms. It definitely has a rectangle around the abstraction. And then optional, I can rectangle the function calls. Okay, this is what I'm going to turn in. So save this. I can actually delete that code from, I don't need the code, I just need the final version. So I'll keep the final version and then I'll turn that in Friday, the rest of the class. So let me see, that is 10-minute video and we are done.